there should be a school here. What we're asking is what kind of school would best serve the community.
Hope will bring back a school that's been without students since the 80s. That's what hundreds of folks living in the Pigeontown neighborhood want to know. That site is located at 1619 Leonidas Street. They say the future of their neighborhood and their children is at stake. My Story is all new at 10. Students haven't walked the halls of Alfred E. Priestley Junior High School in Pigeontown since 1980.
There's been a lot of attempts to try and get people together to figure out what should happen to this property. A lot of times it's hit, walls, and they haven't figured out how to proceed.
The Orleans Parish School Board, which owns the property, is now trying to sell it off along with 6 other schools declared surplus. The $360,000 price tag is appealing. Recently, the French charter Lycée Français expressed interest.
We're all very much in agreement that we'd like to see a school here and that we'd like for our children to have the same kind of education that people with a lot more money do.
Neighbor Louise Fenton says several hundred parents have voiced their support. But others who live nearby are saying not so fast.
Essentially, we think that it could be a vocational school, a VOTEC school for adults and young adults. It could be an after-school program. There could be sports leagues. There could be a garden. There could be a public pool. There could be art markets.
One of the issues is the renovation cost. Tearing down the property, which is more than 50 years old, would be difficult. Gutting and rebuilding Priestley will cost millions. Fenton says turning the building into a community center just isn't realistic.
The CEO of the school is very welcoming to hosting neighborhood meetings here and community gardens and a lot of the services that the community center wants to offer. So it's really a win-win for everybody to let the school heal this building.
OPSB says they're willing to listen to everyone.
The challenge is we have to put it out in accordance with state law. And, we're restricted on, by law, on the process for disposition of properties. And it requires us to make it available to charters, and it requires us to have a competitive process for the disposition of those properties.
Also